Alright. Hello? Hello. I have part of my voice back. Crazy. Changed up the music to start today. I've been feeling very nostalgic the last few days about Battlefield 1. I've been seeing throwback clips and crap like that on Facebook and Twitter, and man, somebody summarized it. I think they were on... I don't remember. San Quentin Scar. I want to say it was one of the... It may have been one of the Germany maps from the Apocalypse, but I want to say it was San Quentin Scar. Anyways, it was... I mean, almost as iconic of a thumbnail screenshot as I could picture for Battlefield 1. It was the brass buttons, the gloves of the assault, basically the engineer of that game, holding the MP-18 trench, mud, sunset, just like ambiance, to use a fancy word there. Just gorgeous. Simply gorgeous. But yeah, so I've been feeling very nostalgic here lately for the Jesus Christ. Oh, good. I just started the game and I've got the menu bug. Restart. Anywho, yeah. The picture got shared, and basically the person just said something that we'll probably never see again in gaming. And it's true. It was such a flash in the pan. Like, there was complete opposite ends of the spectrum over the release of the game. Like, the trailer was so awesome. Everybody thought it looked so awesome. It was so hyped. When it first got announced, everybody was like, there's no way it's going to be good. You're going to be, hiding in a trench, dying of scurvy, bolt-action rifles and pistols that don't function. And then, everybody just shut up, let DICE do their thing. Back before they forgot how to do it completely, I guess. And, man, it was, it wasn't perfect. The game launched with plenty of issues, like gas grenades that damage you through solid objects, through walls. You could be in a room with the door closed, and somebody could throw a gas grenade at a concrete wall, and the gas would go through the wall and damage you, and they would know that you were in there. That sucked, and it took 2 months to fix. That's really small in comparison to the maps were gorgeous, the weapons were balanced. The most unbalanced thing about I'm going full try hard, by the way. I did this yesterday, the little bit that I got to hop on at work to play 2 games of casual. Didn't really get to do much of anything, but I did throw on my my winter digs to get ready for today. Gorgeous maps. The classes were balanced. That was what I was saying. The most unbalanced thing about the weapons was that Assault, but it was still balanced. I'm going to get to it. Assault had almost all full auto weapons or shotguns. They dominated close quarters like you would expect shotguns and SMGs to do. Yeah, were they all experimental and not actually in circulation? Who cares? It's a video game. It's got to play well. And it was the first class that I really was like, I need to grind that, because when you got about a week after launch and people were already getting the Hell Regal, and you could tell they could fight you, your buddy, your second buddy, your third buddy, they haven't had to reload. So even if you were the medic playing back, it's like, all right, I'm going to go in and clean this guy up now. He's got to be reloading. He managed to kill both of you guys. I don't know what happened to your thumbs, but I'm coming in now. And then the dude still didn't have to reload because it has 60-round drum on it. That was kind of the only thing that wasn't balanced, but those guns had such a steep damage fall off. And they were not accurate like SMGs are in this game. So the guns were still very balanced. Honestly, everything just kind of wasn't great. SMGs were great at close range. Snipers were very good because they were the only thing that you could guarantee, unless you were suppressed. You put your reticle on somebody, you pulled the trigger, that's where that bullet was going. There was the random bullet deviation that was way too strong at launch of that game. They toned it back a little bit, but it still was a bit too strong for my liking. I even went back and played as of a few months ago, before the release of this, just for shits and giggles. Very few games that you think of. If that game could stay populated, I could play that game every day till the day I died, I think. If you could keep a solid player base of people playing Battlefield 1, I mean, granted, you get tired of everything. I complained about it when it was, we were playing that game. I was guilty of it. What can I say? What is my daily? So say, there's always a class-specific one, so just go ahead and get that knocked out. I do prefer the 2.5 because of all the recoil. Oh, it hadn't started. This map specifically always throws me off because there's so much background noise while you're loading in that you feel like the match has already started. Wow, that got really loud in my ears.
Enemy forces are advancing on our position. Defend the sector and deplete their numbers.
I will give DICE credit that apparently the movement nerfs that went out yesterday were unintended. They've already been rolled back.
Take what you can carry.
Jesus Christ, Jesus Christ, Jesus Christ, Jesus Christ. Oh my God. Did my eyes get really big there? Because I felt like they got huge. That fucking tank, man. I mean, I know you could just straight up drive into that building, but I was not prepared for it, clearly. Because it happened. And surprised the shit out of me. Well, I don't think I got that high enough. Don't know how I'm getting shot at through a fucking solid 8-foot concrete wall, but okay. That, I don't think it's the side-by-side bounce. I think the first shot accuracy legitimately got a lot worse on the NVO. I know they said they were increasing the randomness of the recoil, but reducing the recoil on some guns. And I even watched a video today where they talked about the NVO. That's not what this feels like. It feels like the first bullet is not going where it says it's supposed to be going half the time. Jesus Christ. Well, I wasn't making it out of there. Oh well. I did not get as fast of a start today as I was hoping, so I didn't take the Dayquil that I needed yet. I had to go get Dayquil. Tank, man. All of my deaths so far to a tank. I haven't got to finish eating my lunch yet either. I got home from work, was trying to run a couple errands before I tried to get stream. My wife's on a work trip, so I can't stream tonight. I was going to try to get a couple hours in today. But man. Kellen, what's up, man? Yeah, I try to do some day streams, basically whenever I can't stream at night.
Take what you can carry.
Jesus Christ. I hope you're doing good, buddy. It's been a while since we got to talk. I mean, at least like a month. Hope football's still going good.
Need a medic!
I got you!
I gotta get my chat pulled up on my phone.
Need a medic!
How do I feel about Oklahoma? As confident as I can be playing Alabama. If they play like they did against Georgia, or like they did the first time against us, I'm very confident, even if our offense isn't worth a crap most of the game. if they play like they did, kind of think the first time they played Georgia, they played really well. If they play like they did
Take what you can carry.
against Vandy, I'm not so confident. Dude. Basketball season now 2-0. Nice. I don't remember what it was, but I was thinking about when I played high school basketball the other day. Very random. I need to reset.
Need defensive support on the marked objective. You're leaving the battlefield.
Why does it matter?
Combat.
If I can come into this area, why are you making me make myself an open fucking target to do it by running up the road and then get over this way?
Be advised, Alpha is under attack. Be advised, our mission is under threat. Refocus and attack them. We no longer control Alpha.
Bitch.
Hostile casualties are being reported.
Yeah, this gun's hot garbage. I'm glad I'm almost done with it now.
We need to defend the marked objective.
That feels like the turret from a vehicle, because that is much more suppression, and it hurts. Yeah, it's because it fucking is. Whatever. Oh. Yeah. I'm gonna tell you, man. I thought I was disappointed with the ACC last year when SMU looked like they were going to run the table, go undefeated. I don't even remember who they lost to last year, but lost again they shouldn't have lost. And then lose to 3-loss Clemson to let them back into the playoff in their worst season in a decade. And then this year is just an absolute shit show. Not having any kind of tiebreaker that makes sense so that a 5-loss team, whether they're conference games or not, which I believe one of those was one of those teams in the ACC that wasn't scheduled by the ACC, so it wasn't technically a conference game, which is stupid. If you're going to do that, it should count. Especially like in a tiebreaker scenario. Forehead. But I was talking to a buddy at work about this. In 2008, Texas beat Oklahoma in the Red River Shootout. It's the year that Michael Crabtree, Texas Tech, went to Austin and won with like 10 seconds left in the game to go to like number 2 in the country. Then they turned around the next week and came to Norman and we beat them like 52-7. So we were in a 3-way tie for the Big 12 South to go to the conference championship game. The final tiebreaker, because there was no other tiebreaker. We played each other. We separated all the losses. Who's nationally ranked higher? So OU got to go. And I know that's kind of a crappy way to do it, but you also want to do what's best for your conference at the same time. And if it hadn't have been for Notre Dame just getting booted out there at the end, the ACC wouldn't have got a team in because of their stupid tiebreak. Just wild. I was really hoping, because Chandler Morris initially came to OU. I really do like him. Kind of wish he would have just stayed and, you know, been a backup and learned to be a better quarterback, because I think his football career is basically over. When he had the talent to develop into a possible, like, backup NFL quarterback. But I really did want to see him have a successful final year. I'm way behind cover there. Okay, awesome. So that's not 100% fixed yet. Well,
The enemy is attacking Alpha.
first sector's already lost. That's crazy. I don't think I can get a retreat off here. I think I just die.
Be advised, hostiles are inbound. Hold them here and defend the sector.
I don't know how. Yeah, I did see that UVA's basketball team's doing pretty good, so that's cool. I hadn't really paid attention to how college basketball's gone much. I was miserable sick this weekend, and so I just had TV on, like letting shit play. I watched part of North Carolina and who were they playing? I don't even remember now.
You're leaving the combat area.
Spotted enemy vehicle! I'm fucking hit!
Fence on the marked objective.
The bots seem a little more competent today. Kentucky, no, I don't think so.
Fuck, medic!
It'll come to me. It'll come to me. It was Sunday after the selection show. I hate Kentucky. I'd have really been paying attention and rooting for North Carolina. This game's a wash. There's a couple guys on the other team that are so dick hard for playing the objective. Nobody's going to get any XP out of this game. It's just going to be over in fucking 5 minutes.
Be advised, final sector attack inbound. If we lose here, the whole site falls.
Frag out!
Oh, 49. So it's like 6,000 XP more to go. $5,400. Okay. Oh, I got insta-revived. Nice. The one time that happens. I'm skipping, finally. Good God.
We've lost objective Bravo.
What are you doing, bro? Stay. Don't go all the way in, please. I got your back right here. Right here. There's 3. Come on, bro. Gotta back up, man. I don't know why you went past that hill, bro.
Why are you
Why
common
did you go
in
past the hill? It ain't gonna do
breakthrough
nothing.
casual like it's fucking world champs? Like,
Except for taking objectives down this. It's standing in the public distance.
Got a vehicle to our right. Tank to our right. Right inside the house. That's what I'm trying to take out when I got in this bitch. This isn't even killing anybody. Just pull in front of them. There you go. There we go. Hit damage. Yay! Alright. Good job.
man. I was just getting to where I was really enjoying this gun again for the first time since the beta, and they nerfed it, and it fucking sucks now. Yeah, they are. Okay, don't roll or anything. That's crazy. Give me my fucking grenade back already.
Mission close to failure. Keep on the offensive. Neutralize Charlie.
Take what you can carry!
Man, I wish you could make that jump. Jesus Christ. And the fucking AI just all turns at the exact second you start shooting and lasers you.
Confirmed at Charlie.
Georgetown. There we go. Good job, Kellen. I wasn't fucking thinking of it any time. I kept wanting to say Gonzaga and I knew it was wrong. But yeah. It was a pretty good game, but it very much looked like one school's got NIL money and the other has got tradition. They had good players, but it just was like two different classes of good players against each other.
Grab what you can!
You know what I mean? Like, there's guys that are good college basketball players that aren't going to go pro, and then there's those basketball teams that, like, every single guy on their team looks like they're going to be in the NBA.
You're attacking objective Bravo.
Alright, well, we're probably sufficiently warm. I think it's time to go to the new mode. Unless I got some stupid daily challenge I don't want to do in there. SMGs will be fine. Man, they overcooked the shit out of these. I'm really just, like, this whole thing is a conglomerate, like, cheese melted together, scorched. Every single one I've eaten so far, I've just kind of been like, ah. Very disappointed because it's also the only Sonic I've been to in the last like 10 years. No, they did in Western Oklahoma too, but one of two that still has cheddar bites. And to order them, pay fucking $5 or whatever it is for an order of them, and to get them just absolutely hard boiled. Fucking criminal, man. My dogs will love them, though. Alright. Into the new mode. I do need to change something else because I've been seeing people talk about how it's a lot more difficult than they expected. Committed to Georgetown next year. Nice. I know absolutely. Is he going to play basketball there? Was quarterback like this when you said you're quarterback? Or did he commit to them but you play basketball? You get what I'm saying? I know they're like an FCS school for football, and they're never like super great, but like going to a D1 of any kind, FCS or not, still really cool. Thermo launcher. Thermo launcher. Okay, that's what I assumed since you said you're quarterback that you were talking about him committing for football, but you never know. But yeah, that's cool. If there's ever like a slow morning on College Football Saturday next year, I'll have to remember that and check them out. I wonder if your repair torch, I guess if you light something on fire with it, then maybe it'll warm you up. I don't know how else it would. I'm going to take a wild guess and say I don't need anti-vehicle grenades. I do kind of wish they would have more of a thermo option for everybody if they're going to make this mode that's completely focused on it. Don't have the suppressor yet. That's what the 10 points is for. 40 round mag, yeah. 2 times. A smaller map, we'll go 175 because I know I don't really need the zoom, but I do like the sight. And then there's literally nothing. A laser would keep you warm. But I don't think that's how that's going to work in this. So, probably not touching that. So the main 3 classes I got set up to go. Flash. You would think he is going to be the QB1. That's cool. I hope it goes well for him, man. And with how, you know, transfer portal and NIL stuff is nowadays, if he goes and balls out his freshman year, he'll be getting reached out to by like FBS schools, if not like P4 schools, to come, you know, try out for their starting job, be a backup. The room for growth in college sports is so much higher now with the freedom of transferring. SMG kills. Inner offensive. Get kills using the adrenaline injector. All in freeze zones. Matches, win 5 matches, revive teammates while freezing. While I'm freezing or they're freezing, that's not helpful. Get kills, assists while freezing. Simple enough. While freezing. Okay, 5 minutes in heat zones. Heal teammates with health. Okay. Hope there's not a lot of this to, like, once I load in, obviously it'll just, the game will be going, but Jesus. Already the second time today that I've had to restart my app because the bug hit me and I can't select a tile. heard somebody talking about that this morning while I was driving home. I was watching some of the European guys playing in the Red Sec tournament. And, like, do you test, like, such a major game like this? They had to have tested this shit before they pushed the update out. I mean, I think there was one day I hopped on and played. I mean, I played a little bit here and there of the show, but I've only streamed one time on the show since this came out. I've really been enjoying, like, I'm obviously a big shooter fan with, like, spending a little bit of time in the Army and just, like, I don't know, the way I was raised, guys I looked up to, men in my family that served and stuff. But always really enjoyed first-person shooters. Always really enjoyed Battlefield, and so I think this one hit a little different for me because of how long it's been since we got a good Battlefield, with the last two being such hard flops. I went on a big long rant when I first turned the stream on about how I've been nostalgic this week for Battlefield 1. When Call of Duty was like at its lowest point to date at that point, with Infinite Warfare, where they had to package the only remaster they've ever done with it to get people to even buy it. And Battlefield 1 came out, was the most unique shooter that's probably ever released. Nobody else has, I mean, Hell Let Loose has done World War I now. Nobody else had at that point. Now, Hell Let Loose is more of like a mil sim for that era. It's super grounded and realistic. That's a fun first-person... Battlefield 1 was a fun first-person shooter to just play. You didn't have to be a mil sim enthusiast to enjoy it. Alright, let's try this again. I believe this is only on Empire State, so I think I should be good. Not catering my classes and stuff. I haven't even got college football this year. And I'll tell you, I haven't got Madden since... It's 21 or 22. It may have been 22. 22, I think. Because I got it, and it just wouldn't work. For like 2-3 weeks after the game came out, the only thing I could play was like play versus CPU exhibition games. I got to the end of my first season of my whatever, Road to Glory, whatever the fuck you want to call it, the Road to Glory for Battlefield, or for off the rails right now. Lock in. For Madden. And it was just, it would crash. It would like freeze. I'd get to my freaking offers, and it just wouldn't show me what an offer was. They have teeth chattering. Gotta start the recording. That's too funny. They had somebody record teeth chattering. This is my first match of Ice Lock, so I would have had no way of knowing that before this.
Objective marked. Support the attack. Objective Echo is under control.
Didn't think that through. When I literally need my grenades to heal myself and not die in the cold, I just chucked it like a normal grenade. Alright. Hello?
Hostiles are attacking objective Bravo. Our troops are attacking Delta. Be advised, objective Charlie has been lost.
Grab what you can.
Brother, I can hear footsteps.
Need a medic!
Now, as of right now, I can hear Superstar. Yeah. As of right now, I can hear a bit too much than what I'm used to, so I'm just like, which one's the closest? But man, I can hear footsteps so much better.
Medic!
Bro,
Take what you can carry.
Hostiles now hold all objectives. Our troops are attacking Charlie. We need attack support on the marked objective. Target down!
Take what you can carry.
Hostiles are leading the fight.
Got them!
Hostiles still hold more objectives.
dude, why did you come sit right next to me right here?
Defensive lights here.
Attack support is needed on the marked objective. We're engaging objective Charlie. Our troops are attacking.
I clipped him with a headshot, but
Our troops have neutralized Echo.
damn. Decent little start.
Medic!
Damage assist. He never came to the fire.
Our troops are attacking Charlie.
How? How? I just had 4 people go the other way from me. And I got shot in the back. Damn, man.
Here's some ammo for you. For you.
Experienced an early setback. Refocus and counter. Our troops have neutralized objective Charlie.
Fuck!
I either hit first or second shot there and then missed 2, I guess.
Medic! What? Medic!
Be advised, enemies are attacking.
I need a medic! Grab what you can!
Bravo has been lost. Attention! Our troops are attacking Delta.
Shot in the back. It's still a decent start.
Our forces
Fuck!
have
Need
neutralized.
a medic!
We're gonna have to figure out how to fight our way back
Need a
here.
medic!
Because if we don't have this flag, we're really screwed. 2,700 left.
Under control.
That was a shit show. They were all around me there. It's going to take a little bit of adjusting going from having no audio cues for footsteps, like you could faintly hear them but have no, like it's like, okay, be aware somebody might be around me now. Now it's like you can hear this guy running to your left, this guy running to your right, this guy running above you, and it's like, which one's going to get to me first? I'm not going to complain about that because it's way better than we had it. But
Enemies are attacking Delta.
it's going to take a second. Dude, why? Why is it so painfully slow for video game developers to, like, reload a fucking gun, man? Every single one of these games, it's not like a normal fucking soldier. They're always like some special unit, some high-speed fucking Delta Dan. Like, then this fucking dickhead's not gonna take 3.5 seconds to reload a standard 36-round mag into a fucking AK-type rifle. That is all that is a Magpul AK magazine with an extended base plate on it to give it 6 extra rounds. That's all it is. It's a standard fucking magazine. Same dimensions in every direction that's since Kalashnikov created it in 1947. That's when the patent was. Like, fuck, dude.
Take what you can carry. Let's go.
There was a lot of people in that corner. I don't know how many. I'm gonna probably. Thank you for saying that, actually, Kellen, because I hadn't said. I gotta go pick my daughter up from daycare, and so I usually set an alarm at about 5:10, 5:15. We'll go 5:10, and maybe I snooze it one time to go pick her up from daycare. Get C. Spawn on C. That is a terrible C spawn. Just the word. In the open fucking street. Step out from behind a vehicle that's just like off to the side of the road. 2 enemies looking at me. Thankfully, one didn't notice me and just turned the other way. Here's a crazy thing. There's a whole ass building on both sides of that objective where you could find a little corner and be like, here's a safe spawn. Here's a safe spawn. No.
Be advised, objective Charlie has been lost.
Okay, and then there's a guy in the gazebo too. So instead of even just getting my double kill,
Fuck! Need a medic!
Robin Hood there doesn't help anybody. bitch. How do I not? I got him weak, and I hit that guy. I turn back and shoot him 2 more times with a gun that supposedly has a 3-shot kill range at close range.
Medic! Fuck! Need a medic!
Go to videos. We're gonna delete that.
The threat. Refocus and attack.
Fuck! Medic! Fuck!
Delta has been lost.
Didn't hate that though. That was a lot of fun. Honestly. Is it really already about to start? It's pretty close. See if you can hear it this time, like I was talking about at the beginning of that first game. No. I guess we weren't sitting there long enough for it to do it this time. But you can hear people panting, breathing heavy.
Objectives are ready for capture. Move out and secure.
The more you play this, I'm sure you will also get used to where your hot zones are. Where you can heal. Like, the fact that there's not one on the second... I guess there's a lot of sheetrock, cardboard. I get it.
Objective marked. Support the attack. We have secured Charlie.
Damn it.
Medic!
I had a feeling I needed to go that way, because last time they hit B very fast.
I need a medic!
Just didn't get there fast enough.
Fuck! Medic! Fuck!
For the attack. Be advised, the enemy has secured more objectives. Let's strike back.
Dude.
I'm hit!
DSR. I mean, okay. LMG damage ranges with the fucking fire rate of an SMG. Awesome.
We're targeting objective Delta.
Could I get a revive this game? That'd be cool. You're within 5 meters of me, Temp. Named after my least favorite pro COD player of all time. Could you come revive me though? Nope, you're just dead. Gonna bet that wasn't him.
We have experienced an early setback. Refocus and counter.
The only reason I say that, I guess I'll clarify in case for some reason this ever makes its way around the internet. So Temp ran his mouth a lot, which there's a bit of that in any competitive, you know, sport, esport, that people, you gotta have a little ego, think you're the best.
Delta is under hostile attack. The enemy still hold more objectives. We must take action. Our troops are attacking Bravo.
I know I could hear somebody. Ooh, there's. Oh, okay. Well, I'm dead. Well, let's go look at it then. Why don't we? What great timing. Huh. Standard suppressor, basic barrel, flashlight. I'm gonna be honest, I'm never using a flashlight on anything. I don't hate lasers on the ARs, but they're not my favorite. Aesthetically, I kind of like the fast mag look. With, you know, whatever. I do like either the metal or the Magpul better than this. It's just like if you play Red Sec, you need the 40 for taking the fights. I'll just try to kind of rebuild this build that I'm running right now. I've seen that apparently these red dots really aren't too bad. I haven't had any of the EOTech style mastery ones yet. I just don't love, in video games, I don't love the size of these reticles.
We're engaging objective Charlie.
feel like I'm hearing something around here.
We are attacking Echo.
Maybe not.
Charlie has been neutralized. Hostile attack confirmed on Echo. Objective Charlie is under control. We are targeting objective Bravo. Attention, hostiles are attacking objective Echo. Attention, defensive position is needed on the marked objective. Lost control of Echo. Hostile forces are still controlling the fight. Break their hold.
Well, I'm not cold. That's for sure.
Our attack on Echo is in progress. Hostile forces are attacking Charlie.
Ah, I didn't get enough bullet penetration damage there. Anyways, we're gonna move on to a different gun. I do really like this one though. It sucks that right here at the end of it, after really enjoying it as much as I have lately, that they change more random side to side. I mean, honestly, it's not good enough for RedSec now with the terrible crap they've just done to the freaking. What in the fuck is going on? Why isn't it this variation of this gun? With the randomness they just added to the side-to-side recoil, like it's not good to use now. You do get mag catch, so that's nice. To go basic instead of extended to get to the ribbed stubby. Yeah, okay, I don't mind that. I do think I want to keep the winter offensive. 5 people while freezing. Kill teammates. Get multi-kills with explosives. I gotta stop using my incendiary grenades then. Objective kills, okay. You don't hear me. There's no way you hear me. That fucking dipshit on the 50 cal, 100 yards away, just letting it hammer. And I'm crouch walking to the staircase, and you just fucking... Yep. Okay.
Objective marked. Support the attack.
It's not a window you can just jump through, man.
Medic!
Absolutely fucking clueless people.
We have neutralized objective Echo. We have initiated our attack on Charlie. Combat advantage is still held by the enemy. Regroup and re-engage.
Take what you can carry.
Capture Bravo. Our forces have neutralized Bravo. Be advised, our mission is under threat. Refocus and attack.
I think I saw 2 hit markers there. That sucks.
We need attack support on the marked objective.
A little slower game. Got a little more distracted with the hitting mastery with the NVO.
I owe you one!
But still, pretty fun game mode. I wish your health regen wasn't dependent on being near the fire. When they explained it in the blog, it sounded like your health regen would be dependent on being near the fire, but only during isolated periods of time. Not anytime you took damage, you couldn't health regen unless you got to fire. Just a bit odd to me. I don't hate it. I just don't also love it. But yeah, it's still a pretty neat idea. I do think it's a good game mode. Like, what's the name of that movie? With Jake Gyllenhaal, Day After Tomorrow. I don't know who in their right mind would make the magazine smaller on that fucking gun. Yay, Christmas! I do really like that one. We'll see. Is there some stupid, like, magnified optic? No? Shit, brother, I don't know what the fuck it would be then. Why are you still showing me? With no yellow dot. Oh, that's annoying. It's not because of a camo, right? Because that would sure be stupid to not show me that it's a camo. Okay, there's new vehicle skin. Let's go to literally somewhere else. Onto here, onto assault rifle, onto, let's go to this one. It's not telling me anything that's new. It's a dumb problem to have, guys. I don't know, man. That's annoying. A bare weapon spray, or vehicle spray. I just got the mastery, so of course this is an NVO skin that I'm never going to use now that I have the mastery one. I do really like this skin. It'd be cool if I could get it today. I don't think I'm going to be playing long enough to get this today. I love the splashes of like color. It reminds me of the 90s like brushstroke that you'd see on like a wall of a restaurant, or like the cups at a gas station, where it was like purple and turquoise and it was just like a little squiggle on. That's what it reminds me of for some reason. If I could see just like a yellow dot on anything to get it to go away, I'd be so happy. I'd be so happy. I think it's just bugged now, so that's cool. That's so weird. Pain and suffering and sadness and help. Let's put that one on. There we go. I'm trying to see how I can make this. I really want the better grip here. Fast ADS, fast movement speed. All right. Every time I come to this menu, I guess I'm gonna have to do this. That's crazy. Did somebody post on Twitter about there being a workaround for that? I don't think they did. I think it was just for the lagging, stuttering issue on Steam. Still can't believe the Orioles are paying Pete Alonso. I know they let Ryan Mountcastle go, and kind of needed a power hitting first baseman. I thought I was already friends with somebody named Bry Buzzard. This might be the dumbest thing. Start, bench, or cut. Chipper Jones 400 club 99 overall. Chase Headley 99 or Jose Ramirez 99. You start Chipper, you bench Jose Ramirez, and you cut Chase Headley, and that's not even close. Where's Battlefield Comms before I lose my mind? Contemporary. No shit. Hey guys, if your menu gets bugged out, restart the game and it might fix it. Thanks. Thank you for your epic wisdom.
what you can carry. Frag out!
Hostile advantage is losing.
Frag out!
Enemies are attacking Bravo.
Frag out!
Targeting objective Delta. Attack support from the marked objective. Targeting Charlie.
Come on!
We now hold more objectives. Secure our defenses. Be advised, the enemy has taken Delta.
We need to defend this wall. That's what he said.
We have secured Charlie. The enemy has secured more objectives. Let's try back. Attack support is needed on the marked objective. We are attempting to capture Delta.
I'm gonna have to move. They're not really getting here, I guess.
The enemy have maintained control. Advise, the enemy has maintained control. Our objective is under threat. Defend the position. We have secured more objectives.
Hey, let's go!
Our troops are attacking Delta. Enemy have maintained control.
Hell yeah.
We have initiated our attack. Neutralize Delta. Our troops have secured more objectives.
Give me my fucking grenade already.
Engaging objective Delta.
Let's move!
Attention, attack support is needed on the marked objective. Be advised, enemies are attacking Bravo.
He had to have dropped down from above me, right? I was wondering if it was you or your brother, because I thought that sounded familiar.
Medic!
Well, I have done it again. How far into this match are we? 17 minutes.
Attack confirmed on Charlie.
21-0, and I didn't start a recording.
Be advised, objective Charlie has been lost.
Hour and 53 minutes in, about.
We need defensive support to the marked objective. The enemy now control more objectives. Hostile forces are still controlling the fight. Break their hold. Attention, we are attempting to capture Bravo. We have secured Delta. Be advised, our mission is under threat. Refocus and attack.
I knew there was going to be one more guy hanging around somewhere.
I need a medic! Let's move! Need a medic!
It's nice to see other people getting festive and throwing on their winter camouflages. Hey, what was the camo that I got there? Ugly as fuck. Nice. Heal teammates with health while in heat. I mean, my health pack is always in a heat zone. How has it not got more than 303 games? 2 more matches. Have I won a match of Ice Lock? It says no. Not ideal. The life of playing solo. Started the recording this time. Unfortunately, that video is going to be in 720p. Standard suppressor extended. Actually, go with that one. 30 fast. Don't have the green laser.
Move to attack the marked objective.
Do actually feel like that worked out way better for me. I know I jumped. We're awful fucking close for some bullet dispersion to be kicking in there, man. Love that about Battlefield. This was a Call of Duty. Those people would go to that spot in the second or third story of that fucking building over and over and over and over and over again, and the map would just be unplayable for this match. Put an RPG in it a few times, and it's coming. The fucking face of the building's coming down, and they're not hanging out there.
Hostile attack launched on Delta. We have re-established objective control.
Grab what you can!
I have the fucking smoke launcher.
Objective Echo neutralized. Our forces are controlling the fight. Keep pushing. Alright, we secured Echo.
Drag away!
We've lost control of objective Charlie. We need attack support on the marked objective. We are taking Bravo.
Come on! I knew you had my back. Grab what you can! Drag out!
Our attack on Bravo is underway. The enemy has secured Charlie. Hostile now holds more objectives. Out.
Drag out! Right back!
We have Bravo under attack.
Take the objective!
Being led. Hostiles attacking Delta. We now hold more objectives. Keep pushing, troops. We need to rally defense on the marked objective. The enemy's fighting back. You gotta break their momentum.
There's no way I just shot up through his nuts, out the back of his neck. and didn't get a kill. But it's the M4A1, so that level 9 just fucking destroyed me, huh? And then he gets to kill me a second time because of dipshit. Literally being followed up the fucking stairs, but you just go ahead and send that revive, brother. Have you considered getting out of combat so your team can spawn on you?
All right, we've secured Bravo. Enemy attack confirmed, Charlie.
Please tell me that made it. It didn't. Man, they just brought that whole fucking wall down there, huh? Could you wait a second or two longer for the fucking incendiary grenade to stop burning? Dipshit! Wow! It's still just showing some new attachment that doesn't exist.
Be advised, enemy still holds more objectives. We need to hit back. Hostile forces are winning. We need to counter. We need attack support on the marked objective.
Fucking handrails, dude. It's so annoying in gaming.
I need a fucking medic!
Be advised,
medic!
attacking Bravo. Objective Charlie neutralized.
Need a medic! what you can carry! You're a lifesaver! I need a fucking medic!
Be advised, hostiles attacking Bravo.
I need a fucking medic!
Dude, and I can't just shoot my gun. So instead of looking around at all, around a dead body, we just fucking zap his nipples, and we both die. Nice!
Frag! Throwing frag! Frag away!
So, and like, so many fucking footsteps, man. I saw 3 people. I was wanting to try to shoot them all on the side or in the back, and then all of a sudden I'm hearing people behind me, and I panic and I start shooting too soon.
Our forces are attacking objective Charlie.
I should have. The guys in front of me hadn't seen me. I should have stopped. I should have gone back.
Objective marked. We need you supporting the attack. Hostile forces have maintained control of the fight.
Take this ammo! Enemy down!
70. Had a 21-0 start the game before. Had a garbage game there. By God, I remembered to start that recording though.
All squads, move out for attack. Take control of the objectives and hold ground.
They got stairs! Under fire!
Objective marked. We need you supporting the attack.
Need a medic!
The cord. Yay. Nobody on my team came. One guy came this way. I don't know why I thought I was going to.
Hostile attack launched on Delta.
Just brain dead people. C and B, C and B, C and B.
Get cover!
We are targeting Bravo.
Need a medic!
I got people on the objective and I'm the one that instantly gets targeted there. Cool.
You're a lightsaber!
Bravo has been secured.
Fuck! Need a medic!
I just don't know about this game sometimes. That it was the worst I've ever had a controller feel aiming in my hand
Hostile
since
objective Delta.
the first time I played Call of Duty, maybe? I mean, that felt terrible.
Need a fucking medic!
Move to attack the marked objective.
There's times where you feel like your aim's way too fucking fast in this game, and then there's times where it's like too slow and you never catch up. It's just terrible.
Objective Delta.
I hate that I love this game, and it feels like I need to just fucking learn how to play mouse and keyboard or I'm not going to enjoy it.
Our forces are controlling the fight. Keep pushing.
Frag!
We've begun our assault on Charlie. The enemy has secured more objectives. Let's rally and counter. Charlie has been neutralized.
Got here as we captured it. I don't think that counted. I don't think I was cold enough either for some reason.
Blind frag!
We are targeting Alpha. squad is set. We've taken objective Alpha. Right, we have secured more objectives. Let's hold it.
Fucking scissor lift in my way. That's great.
Miles are ahead of us. We need to head back.
Can I get my fucking bag back like it's my fucking premiere thing that I do? God damn. I'm not close enough to my fucking bag there, guys. Come on.
Our forces are attacking objective Charlie. Bravo is under attack.
A grenade was in the fire, so I couldn't even see a grenade indicator. Holy fuck, that's chaotic as shit.
Objective Charlie is now under our control. Hostile forces are maintaining control of fire.
Need a medic!
Confirmed at Charlie.
I need a fucking medic! Need a medic!
Objective Charlie has been lost.
I'm fucking hit! Fuck, medic! Need a medic! Aim at me! I knew you had my back.
advised Bravo.
Here's spare ammo!
We need to defend and hold them. We're targeting objective Delta. Charlie has been neutralized.
I had to have counted, right?
Be advised, enemies are attacking objective Bravo. Hostile now control Delta.
Frag out!
Be advised, Charlie is under attack. You're attacking objective Delta.
Throwing frag!
Damn.
I need a medic!
Standard suppressor, finally. Maybe I can get on a little longer streak with this gun. Stay off the radar a little bit. Just rough, man. I don't really want to zoom in at all with this gun, honestly. Honestly, when you're playing close range with this, like infantry only, you could probably get away with running to 20 fast. Make your close to mid-range build have 25. I just feel like I'm kind of strapped for points. And I don't really want to get rid of the laser. I mean, hipfire's not great on ARs anyway. You really, with how fast this shoots.
Our forces are hitting Delta. Marked objective under threat. Let's defend the position. Our attack on Bravo is underway.
Frag out!
We are attacking objective Delta.
Throwing frag!
All right, we now control more objectives. Secure our defenses. Our forces are attacking objective Charlie. We've taken back objective control. Move to attack the marked objective. We're attacking objective Alpha. Our forces have neutralized neutralized objective Charlie. Be advised, you no longer control objective Bravo.
Take this ammo!
Hostile forces maintain control of the fight.
Get cover! Hey, thanks!
Be advised, Charlie is under attack.
Let's get over here! Take what you can!
Dude.
The enemy now control more objectives.
There's no music in this mode. It keeps seeming weird to me that I'm hearing so much of the wind, but I've noticed there's no background music. There's no match end music. There's no nothing. It's just gameplay.
All right, objective Delta is under our control. We begun our assault on Charlie. Hostile forces are still ahead in the fight. Let's regroup. Begin our assault on Charlie.
Grab what you can! Let's move!
Be advised.
Oh, cool. The elite badge for RedSec. Still haven't quite got there, but worst I've ever had a controller feel aiming in my hand since the first time I played Call of Duty, maybe? Where did I go? It's not that great of a game, man. Just get rid of it. If you can hear it this time, higher. Just a bit odd to me. 3-gen wasn't dependent on being near the fire. When they explained it in the blog, it sounded like your health regen would be dependent on being near the fire, but only during isolated periods of time. That dude sounds like a bitch. What? Got about an hour left. Oh, I need to be doing that. It's gonna be a lot harder now because, I mean, granted, everybody's throwing their ammo around, but kills while using your adrenaline injector.
Squads, move out for attack. Take control of the objectives and hold ground. Be advised, we need attack support for the last objective.
Nice.
Fuck! Need a medic! Man down! Need a medic!
Our attack on Echo is underway.
Stay with me! Thank you! Let's move! Here's some ammo for you!
Be advised, hostiles are ahead of us. We gotta hit back. Attack the marked objective. Objective Bravo neutralized. Our forces are attacking Charlie. We have secured more objectives.
Nobody decided to stay over there. Thank you. I take the thank you back. Just so sick of people just insta-rezzing for the shit of it.
Neutralized objective Echo.
Throwing back!
Right, we now hold Echo. attacking Charlie.
I'm hit! Medic!
Get too aggressive, man. As I'm going after one guy here that's running towards the back door. One running at me, one run like fucking shit, man.
I'm hit!
My wife's calling me. Give me a second.
Medic!
Charlie neutralized. Hostile attack launched on Delta. Alright, Charlie's now under our control. Objective marked. We need you supporting the attack. Enemies are attacking Objective Bravo. We've taken Delta. We've begun our assault on Echo. We're still ahead in the fight. Maintain your attack.
Throwing flag!
Neutralized Echo.
I'm hit! Shit! Need a medic!
Hostiles are assaulting Charlie. We're attacking Objective Bravo.
I'm hit! Medic! Medic!
Our attack on Bravo is underway.
I'm hit!
Hostiles now hold more objectives.
Come on!
We're attacking Objective Echo.
Come on! Need a medic!
Our forces are attacking objective Charlie.
I'm hit!
Enemy has secured the lead. We need
Medic!
attack support on the marked objective.
Fuck! Medic!
Enemy is controlling the fight. Get to work.
Medic!
We have Bravo under attack. Our forces are hitting Delta. Our forces have neutralized Delta.
Medic! I knew you had my back! Need a medic!
Love my wife. She's on a work trip, so she was traveling today, updating me on all the traveling. Man,
Need a medic!
this whole game has just gone out of the fucking window. It started off pretty good. My pace had to slow down. My decision making went to shit.
Medic! Medic! I'm hit!
Our forces are still ahead
fuck!
of the fight. Let's regroup. We are attacking objective Bravo.
I really need some people with microphones to play with.
Need a
I guess I
medic!
could have looked at my friends list.
Objective Bravo neutralized.
Need a medic! Ah, I'm hit!
I'm not playing Empire State Gauntlet, so if you don't own the full game, I'm sorry, buddy.
Support needed on the marked objective.
But
Come on!
let me just look real quick and see if it says he's playing Red Sec or... It says Battlefield 6, so that's a good sign, I guess. I don't know.
Factory is still being controlled by the enemy.
Dude, this may be the last game in the stream, I guess. Fucking 20-minute phone call about flying and traveling and asking how I'm feeling. I
I'm hit! Medic!
completely out of rhythm now.
Find a way to win.
Fuck! I'm hit! Medic!
At least I made the play for the freaking deploy beacon for my team. Haven't got a single stem kill.
Fuck! Medic! Medic!
Once my daughter goes to sleep, I'm not going to stream tonight, but I am going to probably take my laptop in the bedroom. Or I could hook the camera up, I guess, before I go get her. I may do that. And I can play back here on my normal setup with the... Yeah. One kill with the adrenaline injector. Fuck yeah! She's at daycare right now. We had to change daycares because my wife was changing. She got a promotion. So she's over a complete, like she's the regional director now for a different section of the Dallas-Fort Worth area than we were initially in. So keeping the daycare where her old office was doesn't make sense because she doesn't go to that part of Dallas anymore. So we just got one closer to home, like 10 minutes from our house instead of like 45 minutes like the last one was. And but price-wise, it just made more sense for this place for us to go ahead and pay for full-time, honestly. And so weekdays she goes at least a little bit every day, and like today I got home from work, so she just, what the absolute fucking fuck. Yay, another vehicle sticker. Am I gonna have to go through every fuck? Okay, good. Yeah, it's something, man. I haven't really loved this new place yet. Just being honest. Always seems to be something going on. Like I went to pick her up Monday, and like apparently right before I walked through the door to get her, she tried to stick her hand in the door while another kid was closing it. So she smashed all of her fingers and was pissed. They accidentally sent her clothes home with the wrong, or not, they didn't do it. Let me rephrase that, I guess. I take the thank you back. They all have clear little bags for extra clothes, diapers, whatever, like toys, pacifier in case, you know, they need some crap. They're babies, little kids. Some dad grabs a bag. They all have name tags on them with very clearly written names. Do you not know what your kid's fucking name is? I get there, there's one bag left. I'm just gonna make up a name that's not even close to my daughter's name. Lucille. Jasper. Like something that's not close to my daughter's name. And I'm like, where's her bag? And they're like, right there. And I grab the name tag and I go, her name's not Jasper. And they're like, oh. It took like over 6 days for us to get our shit back. It was our bag was full of stuff. It had a OU plush toy, like Boomer, the horse mascot on the sideline. She loves that thing. Has her name written on the bottom of one of the feet, you know, like from Toy Story. Dad just like whole ass doesn't know his head from his ass. Takes a bag full of shit he's never seen that doesn't belong to his kid. They probably never even heard of the University of Oklahoma because half the... I'm not going to say what I was about to say. A lot of the people would not be so inclined to give a shit about Oklahoma football is all I'm going to say. And so I wasn't very happy with him. It happened on a Friday, so you know, okay. He doesn't bring it back on Monday. Okay. He doesn't bring it back on Tuesday. Okay. We don't get our shit back until Thursday afternoon. That guy brought his child to daycare 4 times and picked that child up 3 times from that daycare without returning someone else's clothes and toys and a jacket and a pacifier and a fucking water bottle with her name on it. I was just like, what kind of half-ass adult is this person? There's my throat going. I'm getting too worked up. That's what the sweet tea with lemon was for. Ugh. Oh, and now some other person that I'm friends with is online. Right Buzzard playing Madden 26. It might be easiest to revive teammates while freezing when I'm not playing medic. Because I won't be actively healing myself. I don't know. I would really love to stream tonight. I don't think I'm gonna try it while my daughter's trying to sleep, man. Could we not default complete this for me since I've already unlocked this gun by playing the limited time event when it came out? Like, why is this showing up? I don't want to do this. And when something comes out I do want to unlock, this is gonna stop me from completing it. Have we thought of that? This is a progression. You had to do 1 to get to 2. You had to do 3 to get to 4. If I don't do 5, it won't let me do 6. So when a new season comes out and there's a fucking XP, some kind of stupid challenge to unlock some new weapon or something, or some new attachment that I'm going to want to try, it's not going to let me do it until I do this unlock requirement for a fucking gun that I already have. Please fix that before it happens. Whoa. Katie jumped up a bit today. It was like a 5-2. I've got a good bit of time played, so it's not like it's not like that was easy to jump up 0.9 in my KD. That's wild. Finally got another weapon elite badge. I have a lot of my weapons at least a 20 or close to it. These are for 10. Okay, so maybe not a lot. Well over half. I don't give a shit about the DMRs really. I'll do it eventually, I guess, just in my warm-up games. LMGs, yeah. I really didn't like the M60 that much. I've seen that this is really good for RedSec. I've really enjoyed this the one time I touched it last week. Early last week. I didn't get to play much this last weekend because of the Black Plague that I caught. But as you like all the ARs, SOR, every time I touch this gun, It's got so much hype behind it, especially for RedSec right now. I do not understand what the fuck the hype is for it right now, man. Carbines. I need to do the 417. I've heard so many good things about it. And the GRTBC. And the QBZ, yes. I don't give a shit what the damage fall off not being existent on this gun. Like, it's a 4-shot kill all the way up to like 80 meters. That's cool. I've seen people use it. Everybody says it's got a shit ton of recoil. So then why does it matter if it's a 4-shot kill? If you can't hit 4 shots out to that far, it doesn't fucking matter. You might as well just use this DMR, the EMR, EMR. It's a 3-shot kill out to that exact same range. And to be as efficient, you would have to put that gun in single fire to do what that gun does anyways. And then you still gotta hit an extra shot, like, and they have the same size magazine. Don't get the headshot multiplier with that. I mean, if you're wanting it as like a pseudo DMR, you can turn on full auto in close range, I guess. That was, when I first started using the AK-4D, that was my thinking. Use it more like a DMR, and then you have 33 damage and full auto up close. .27. I really do want to finish this gun too. I love this gun. I gotta get 13 levels to get the barrel that I actually want. Yowza! I really do like this build just exactly how it is. Obviously this wouldn't be great for RedSec because you gotta have the big ass magazine, which is super fucking expensive. Where are you getting another 30 points? 10? 20? You're 5 points short. I guess you could use this bullshit, like, it really doesn't do much for you. It helps a little bit, and you'd still hit 100. I was really hoping to go to this. But you can't get rid of your sight. You gotta keep the sight. They really need to come up off, like... I think it's actually a great thought process, but it goes from being not punishing to overly, like, the only things that are super punishing are the most important things. Suppressors, extended magazines that actually make it viable to fight 3 people. 3 or more people, I guess I should say. Like, obviously, a 200-round belt for an LMG should be expensive. You can shoot for over 60 seconds and not have to reload that gun. That should be expensive. This gun is still going to need to be reloaded after 30 shots at a rate of fire of 514 rounds per minute. I'm not going to do the math right now because I just got done having the flu and my head already kind of hurts. These guns usually don't, like even the slower rate of fire guns, maybe 4 seconds to fire the whole magazine. There's 2 bullets left. That was like 4. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi. So 10 more bullets between 4 and 5 seconds to fire 30 rounds, and you're telling me that it needs to take almost half of your loadout points for the gun. It's horse shit. I know it makes the reload time almost a half a second slower. It takes mobility away. Like, it's got downsides. You could make it ADS slower, if nothing crazy, because I've already put shit on this gun to try to make that better. I don't know. It just... trying to think of another good example. Like, obviously the meta SMGs have their last magazine that's super fucking expensive for 4 bullets. Maybe in RedSec, where your recoil's not as bad and you can just not have a grip. Throw a standard suppressor on there that doesn't help with recoil. But still, that's almost double the points for 4 bullets. It's not worth it. So in essence, this build is done. Same for the SCW-10. $20 rounds, 2.5 times, almost, for 5 bullets. It doesn't make fucking sense. Especially when these are the exact same magazines. Gun Nerd's gonna talk for a second here. These are the exact same magazines here. These are 20 round, extended magazines. I've bought a whole bunch of extended base plates for pistol magazines. This thing was 55 doll hairs on SIG's website for my concealed carry pistol that I have. $55. Compared to the $600 gun with the $300 optic, the $150 to $200 light, depending on what your choice is, the $100 custom holster. We're just talking about like for concealed carry. If it's like a duty pistol, then like you're definitely going to get like a $200 to $250, $300 light. You're getting at least a $250 optic because it needs to be able to take a beating of a lifetime. Your holster's probably a Safari Land, and if you're going to get it for something besides a Glock with a Surefire, it's going to be like $200 for your Safari Land holster. The $55 base plate on your Glock magazine is really not the most expensive part of this loadout. And I rant about this all the time. This gun from Chris Vector. God dang it. I just want to fucking... comes standard with a 33 round magazine. When you buy this gun from the manufacturer, the way they sell it is with this stupid magazine that they're showing you. It is a 17 round flush fit Glock 17 magazine that they built an extended base plate for, like you've seen in every other freaking video game that has a Vector in it, that sticks out like 6-8 inches below the gun, and it adds 16 rounds of capacity, making it a 33 round magazine. It's the craziest shit ever. Craziest shit ever. And it comes from the factory that way. So why are these special operators using less than factory settings on their weapons? I'm so confused. Game balance. Please stop. Please stop. You could balance them another way instead of making them almost impossible to use. Like the fucking Tavor. I went past it. It's back this way. Like, the most common way to see this gun is with this magazine. A 30 round magazine. I saw a clip the other day from the Sean Ryan podcast. He's a retired Navy SEAL, sniper, CIA, Ground Branch operative. Very popular podcast now if you haven't heard of him. And he was talking to a Vietnam veteran about they were getting into firefights with what was the original version, basically, of the M4 carbine, which was called the CAR-15. And it was just a cut-down version of the M16 without all of the bulky, over-the-top, like old school. When you think of an M16 and it looks old school, it was starting to get more modernized. It was called the CAR-15, and it's what special operations like SOG, Navy SEALs used in Vietnam. They were getting in firefights, and it came with 20-round magazines. The old school looking, I don't even know if I can show you one in this game. And any place I would have one is not handy right now. I might be able to. Give me a second. Not really. These 20s aren't... It's about that size, though. But it was at more of a sharp angle. But it was a 20-round magazine like this. To make a magazine sit properly into an M4 carbine, you intentionally don't load it to full capacity, because otherwise the spring puts so much tension on the rounds that when the bolt is forward, that you have to slam the ever-living piss out of the bottom of the magazine to get it to actually lock in place. Otherwise, you think it's locked in place, you jump out of a Humvee or something, your magazine falls out, you don't notice, you rack your bolt, and it just locks to the rear, and oh shit, I'm one magazine short because it wasn't locked in place. That's a very long story just to say, most people don't fully load their magazines. There are other things you can do so that you can fully load your Like I said, if you hit the absolute shit out of it, like if I don't want to have a round in the chamber, but I don't want to like take one out of my magazine, I just like put it and just, you can, when you've done it enough times, you can hit the shit out of it and you can hear when it locks. Just like when you fired an M4 enough, the recoil of it feels different when the bolt locks to the rear. You don't have to look. You don't have to try to pull the trigger again. When you fire that fucking thing enough, the cyclic rate becomes so familiar that you can feel the bolt stay at the rear. It's like second nature. Anyways, so, man, I got way off track. This old SOG operator from Vietnam is talking about how their 20-round magazines, most of them only loaded them because it's so small, you couldn't just not load one round. A lot of people load 29 rounds in a 30-round magazine, and it still gives it enough give that you can lock it pretty easily. 20-round magazines, it's much easier to only load 18, and with the full auto fire rate of like an M4, or what he's talking about, the original like footprint for the M4, the CAR-15, the fire rate being so high, like 900 rounds per minute, I mean, it's almost instantly empty. And so they'd carry dozens of these fucking magazines, but you're constantly reloading. Whereas the Viet Cong, the VC, they're using AK-47s with 30-round magazines, PKM belt-fed machine guns on a hill in the tree line, fucking just, and they're second and a half reload, second and a half reload, second and a half reload. And so this is a very long rant all about the military standard across the fucking planet since we decided to move from 20 rounds up to 30. Everywhere in the world is 30 minimum. It's like we spend more money than every other country on the planet combined on our military, and so when we research something and decide we're going to do it, everyone else goes, sounds like a good idea, I think we will too. And they didn't have to spend millions of dollars testing, firing rounds, testing products to figure it out, testing different ammunitions, all that kind of shit. They just get to be like, good job, America. Yeah, we'll do it too. So all of these guns, where they're like, which this one's different because it's a different caliber. It's the modern version of the M4 that they're moving to. And this may even technically be more of the DMR. They don't tell us in game. A 6.8 by 51. Okay, so this is the new round. 5.45's like 5.56. I believe it's still a standard 30 round magazine. This is a little smaller, but also has a 30 round magazine. That's pretty standard from what I've seen from any of the people that I know that are still in, and their units are getting these weapons. M417. I'm gonna be honest, man. It's 5.5. Is this supposed to be the 7.62? It is the 7.62. So 20's not out of the realm of possibility. That looks way more normal, and it's still only a 25. I don't know. I don't know much about the 417. This is some Chinese rifle, or this is the Chinese rifle. Like, I don't know anything about these two, really. I think this is supposed to be kind of like the SMG-ish version of a Tavor. 30 round base magazine. I believe they got that correctly. Never will understand how game developers logic out 5.56 and 300 blackout, and in games they always make 300 blackout do more damage and fire slower. I'm trying to make sure I'm explaining this right for people that don't really know firearms. The 5.56 travels faster, so it's not as optimal to suppress. So 300 blackout is a little bit bigger. It's fatter, basically, so it moves slower. The slower it moves, the easier the noise you hear is the supersonic crack breaking the sound barrier. I said I was going to try to make this simple, and it's not really working how I thought it was. 300 blackout moves slower, so it's easier to suppress and make quieter. Because it moves, what makes the 5.56 deadly is it moves so fucking fast. It's not really much bigger than a 22 caliber round. It just moves a fucking shitload faster. It's a tiny hole moving so fast it liquefies things it goes through. So if you're not wearing body armor, or your body armor's not thick enough to stop armor piercing 5.56, it's just gonna fucking go through everything. But in video games, they make 300 blackout seem almost like the comparison between 5.56 and 7.62, where it's like, oh, it moves slower, but it hits harder. 7.62 moves slower than 5.56 and hits harder because it's bigger. 5.56 compared to 7.62. 7.62 is the millimeters around the actual projectile. So it's bigger. It might move slower, but there's more mass behind it. Whereas the 300 blackout is not so much bigger than the 5.56 that it does more damage. So coming at, like, out of a similar platform, say the M4 is a 5.56, just for like, okay, this is the 5.56. And this is the 300 blackout. See how they look almost identical? Even down to their magazines? Because there's only a slight difference between the bore sizes. And if you were to load a 300 blackout into a 5.56 rifle, you just fucked your barrel and you're going to have to replace it. But 300 blackout moves slower than 5.56, and in most instances can't defeat anything besides soft body armor. Soft level 2 body armor. And every video game always acts like it does more damage. And every single fucking character model in these games is wearing fucking body armor. And I just don't understand why they can't, like, they want to try to be super realistic about some things and then not even close to realistic about others. And it's just weird to me. I guess that's the weird mesh of being a gamer but also being a gun nerd. I don't know. And other people probably, other than like other gun nerds, other people probably don't give a flippity fuck. I don't want that gun in there, actually. It kind of fucking sucks now. So we're going to figure out what else is going to go in there. Maybe the cord. It does less damage, way higher fire rate. Maybe the 433. I don't know. I want to know why this 7.62 rifle and this 7.62 rifle do different damages. The bullet velocities can be explained by the barrel or the type of ammunition that you use for a fully automatic LMG or a DMR. Sure. Barrel lengths are pretty similar though. Who knows? Maybe there's a special different variation in the barrels. We're getting way too far down the gun nut rabbit hole. Another 7.62 rifle. You would have to really convince me that it's got some special kind of round to go from 40 to 100 damage in any instance. I love that this gun's in this game. There's a company called Q LLC, I believe is their legal name, what their company name is. I first found out about them because of silencers, Q silencers. They ended up making this rifle called the Mini Fix. And it was literally just like their idea of an optimal bolt gun to pair with one of their suppressors. It's not exactly the same as their muzzle brake, but they make a copper muzzle brake that's like, shows up in gaming a lot. A copper muzzle brake. And people copy the way it looks a lot. And it's like the one they created that their cans go on. The stock's not exact, and maybe it is and it's just adjusted weirdly. It doesn't look exactly right. But it's an awesome gun. It's really expensive just for, you know, a bolt gun, but if you got the money for it, fuck it. Yeah, cool. I love that it's in this game. Just like the... what'd they call it in 2042? The MP22, I believe it was called. The sidearm. That was a pistol that had a little brace, telescoping brace that came off the back of it, or stock, whatever you want to call it. Mine, that I built myself. It's a pistol brace. It's not a stock. But super awesome. You know, brace it against your forearm if that's the intended design. If you get the short-barreled rifle version, you can shoulder it, mount your optic on top of your slide, get the special version with the hood like I got, so I can mount any optic on top of it, put a big-ass light underneath it on the lower receiver that you buy from Flux Defense. There's an extra magazine holder in front of the trigger guard where you can rest your hand at less than a 45-degree angle, where you can also mount your flashlight. Super convenient, so it's all operatable right there. They upgraded it from the one they made for Glock so that you can operate buttons to drop both magazines at one time. So you hit it while you're taking this magazine out, it drops the empty one, load in the new one. Extended mag releases, extended slide catches, super cool. So they've done a good job at some more obscure guns that gun nuts have liked in the last few years being in their games. That's super cool. This is really the only one I can think of this year. I mean, these are all pretty popular military rifles, or at least popular in gaming. There's not really any... I don't know what the fuck this is. This reminds me of that Kel-Tec that uses P90 mags, but I think this is something that they just made up. 10 millimeter. I don't know exactly whose pistol caliber carbine that they're supposed to be mimicking with this, but you know, a 10 millimeter SMG is pretty cool. The P90, like, they're all pretty recognizable military terms anyways, like the new SIG squad automatic weapon, super cool. I don't know what this is supposed to be. I think somebody talked about it in a video I watched where it's like somebody's prototype marksman rifle that's never really been fielded. Whatever. Sniper rifles. The shotguns. I guess don't get me started on the shotguns. You look at these two shotguns. It even says that they both have 3-inch shells. So there is absolutely no reason why either one of these shotguns should do different damage from each other. Because you look at those models and the barrel lengths are the exact same. The action with which a gun reloads a shell has nothing to do with how much damage those projectiles coming out of the fuckhole would do to somebody's face. So let's just say, for instance, that these are both, they don't look like 18, so maybe 16-inch barrels. These shotguns would do the exact same damage, and without putting a different muzzle device on them, the spread would be almost identical. Because they're both 12 gauges, with both carrying 3-inch shells. I don't know why we insist. Like, I get that that makes this one way better if it does the exact same damage as this one, but fires way faster. Maybe let it hold, make it, don't let it. Now I'm gonna contradict what I said about the other. Like, these guns are identical though. That would be the instance where I'd say maybe this one gets to have the extended tube, this one doesn't. You let this one have 8, maybe this one just has 5+1. And that's your trade-off. This is a shorter barrel. 2.7-inch shells. So doing a little, I would say a little less damage makes sense here, for sure. Yeah. I'm pretty sure this is designed to be used for monstrous 12-gauge shells. It does have a shorter barrel. Shorter. The barrel comes all the way. God, I wish I could fucking... If I was on like PC, I could like take my mouse cursor and show you. My hand's gonna like go off the screen. Here we go. Imagine where my hand's extending to. Behind the grip, where you hold it and pull the trigger, behind there is where you feed the shells. You like flip it for, like you lean it forward, and you feed them into the two separate tubes back here. That's where the barrels start. So the barrels are longer than it looks initially when you look at it. So they still have like 12, 14-inch barrels, something like that. It's not as short as you would think for how compact the weapon is. Biased. It's my favorite pistol. The SIG 320 X Compact is what I carry. So, I love the 5.7. I hate that this gun's terrible in this game. Love the 1911. It's not bad in this game. Giant revolver always plays well in a video game because you let it hit a little harder. Nobody's going to war with a 44 Magnum revolver, man. I mean, or a 357 revolver. Especially not like special operations dudes who probably are going to want the option to suppress their weapons or throw a comp on them. And then don't get me started with the rifle compensators on the pistols. You could maybe argue that that is actually a pistol design compensator. It's very big. Pistol compensators are very small. They still do a very good job. You don't have to make these things so fucking big and ugly on these pistols. And it would look more realistic. The suppressors look fine. I mean, they look identical to the rifle and SMG ones, but that's because suppressors look pretty similar. For some reason I was thinking the pistols had, or maybe it's just this one that has, yeah, the silencer co looking silencer. I don't know why it is the only one that standard suppressor looks like the silencer co. Because it's actually a great design so that a bulk of the suppressor sits below your irons and doesn't actually obstruct your view as much. I don't know that they actually have any pistols that show that in game. All of the iron sights seem to be the same height. These do seem to be kind of tall. I don't know that they're actually suppressor height. No, they're still obstructed when you put a suppressor on. We came out with a 40 caliber pistol that does the same damage as a 9mm, so what was even the purpose other than make it shoot slower? So confusing. And I really do like this revolver. Even though I said nobody would be taking this to war. Like, it reminds me of the, what did they call it? I don't even remember. The auto something? Auto revolver? The Wembley revolver, basically, in Battlefield 1. Which it was still only a 6-shot cylinder. So it's nice that this one's more like the Nagant from that game, where it's got more. Nagant only had 7 rounds, I believe. But 8 rounds of 357 Magnum. There have been a couple times where I've almost bought a 357 Magnum revolver for either an ankle gun, a backup gun, or just a different option to carry. 357's fucking... it's nasty. They've got the Rhino pistols, where you actually shoot from the bottom of the cylinder. They're pretty nice, but they're very expensive. Like I said, you can get a little J-frame revolver in 357 for an ankle gun or a backup gun. You're like carry on your offhand side in case you get disabled for some reason on your... Not disabled like most people would think. People that know firearms or fighting know what I'm talking about. If you're in a fight and your primary hand becomes disabled, like it's injured, shot, wounded, stabbed, crushed, and you can't use it normally anymore, or not just your hand, but forearm, elbow, shoulder, like can't use this arm normally, any part of the functions of it, and you can just transition to something else instead of trying to like pick, because you never know what happens, and that sidearm you're using to defend yourself that was in this hand is just gone because this arm's not working now, and it's just fucking, I don't know, fell down a hole, fell down a drain pipe. How many levels did I get on this today? What was I at, like 11? 12? Got a few. Maybe I was at 10. Used it a good little bit. I need to use that more. I've seen that it's really good. I like the SGX, and they're basically the same, but you can use synthetic rounds on that, which gives you the higher headshot multiplier. I wish they'd revert hollow point and synthetic back to the multipliers that they had in the beta, where they were actually useful. It was overpowered, but shooting someone in the head and being accurate enough to do it is a little overpowered. And the fact that headshots don't matter in this game is a little annoying. And then if you're going to use loadout points to try to make headshots better, since you can do it, can't it just be good? Like, I don't understand. .134 to 150, which I believe hollow point was 175 in the beta, and then synthetic is now 175, and it was like 2.1 in the beta. I know it was over a 2. It was very good. It made a lot of guns feel way better in the beta. I don't remember if I used synthetic rounds on this thing. I remember I may have then. I loved this gun in the beta. I absolutely loved the AK-205 in the beta. Because hollow points, synthetic rounds did way more headshot damage, where if you hit one headshot, it would reduce your number of shots to kill. And you could actually use these super accurate weapons with lower damage, and you could actually make them viable. Because all you had to do was the gun is accurate by nature, but if you are accurate as a player with it and can hit upper torso, like say you start here, natural recoil goes up, 1, 2, 3, 4, over. Gunfight's over. I've seen quite a few people today saying, like, can DICE just release the week 1 beta update and we get the game that feels good finally? There's so much about the game that felt way better in the beta. The gunplay. The bloom didn't feel as bad. And I almost feel like that was to draw more people in that weren't used to bloom in previous Battlefield games. It's kind of shitty to think about, but maybe an unpopular opinion, I really wish bloom wasn't that big of a deal. I wish you got like halfway into a magazine before it started mattering. I don't know. It is now time to go get my daughter from daycare. I have yapped for a while. I have not decided if I'm going to try. I'm going to set up the camera. I haven't decided if I'm actually going to do it. We will see. I would need to plug in my monitor to see if I try to stream tonight. I don't think I'm going to. I might. What's the worst that happens? If she wakes up, I gotta go. I'll be right back. I gotta go get her to fall back asleep. And then I just play you the sultry tunes of the Battlefield 1 theme music. Anywho. I need to... It was fucking... air something, wasn't it? Aerial combat. King of the Hill. Domination. That's a pretty cool looking one. It's a chick. I don't typically like using the chick operators. It's kind of funny that she's got the jumbo on this. That's cool. But that's a pretty cool looking skin, and it matches all these other ones that I'm using pretty well. But yeah, we'll see. Maybe I go live again tonight. Who knows? Maybe if I can get her to fall asleep real good and I can stream for a couple hours and then she wakes up and doesn't let me, like, if she doesn't let me come back and play, then she doesn't let me come back and play. We get a couple more hours in. My wife, while we were on the phone, wanted to talk to me about what options I had for leftovers and what I could make with what was in the house, and I was like, yeah. And she was like, oh, what were you thinking? And I was like, pizza. I'm gonna order a pizza. I was at work for 24 hours, drove 2 hours home this morning, took a shower, ran a couple errands. I didn't plan on cooking today. I hadn't really planned that out. I may cook something tomorrow. We got some stuff that I can make pretty easily, and I can throw it together before I go live tomorrow and throw it in the oven when I get home with Harper, and it'll be ready in 40 minutes. No big deal. But yeah. Gonna have some daddy-daughter time tonight. I do love my kid. She's the best. Anybody that sees this that's unsure about being a parent, there's nothing better in the whole world, man. I'm not saying, like, have a kid with just anybody. But if you and your significant other, spouse, are even contemplating it, fucking do it. She's the coolest little person ever. I've never been happier than when I see her happy. I won a national championship in college. I enjoy playing video games, clutching up, winning Red Sec or, you know, Warzone, whatever. There's nothing in the world that makes me, I'm getting sappy, I know, but nothing makes me happier than seeing that little girl happy. It's so cool. And she's 16 months, so I mean, just getting started. She's just getting personality and talking, and it's fun. Just have a kid. Just have 20 of them. I don't know about 20, unless you're a millionaire. Like, that was a bit much. I want 2. I'd like a boy and a girl. But yeah, I'm gonna go get my kid. Thanks for coming out.